Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum student. Welcome to the AppSex online support program and I'm your teacher Muhammad Wakas Munir. Welcome to the general science class students. We are discussing chapter number 2, week number 3, lesson number 11 and today our topic is important elements for the life. First of all, we will recap our previous lesson in which we have discussed about air, in which we have discussed about the role of the oxygen in the air, role of the carbon dioxide in the air, role of nitrogen in the air, role of the rare gases that are the noble gases which belong to the eight groups of the periodic table, which are actually inert, they do not take part in the chemical reaction as their outermost shell is complete. And at last we have discussed about the uses of rare gases. Now we will discuss about the important elements for life. Some elements students are found to be essential for the maintenance of our health, agriculture and daily life uses. We shall not attempt to cover all the elements that are known to be involved in above mentioned functions, but we will discuss some of them. Instead, we will discuss only those that are presently recognized to be the most important or about which most is known. Based on one or both of these criterias, we will discuss about iron, whose symbol is Fe. We will discuss about sodium, Na, whose one example is sodium chloride, the table salt we usually use in the food items we cook daily. Potassium, whose symbol is K, and magnesium, whose symbol is Mg. First of all, we will discuss about the iron. Iron, students, is the second most abundant metal found in the earth's crust after aluminium. Most abundant means it is present in huge quantity in earth's crust. Today, it is one of the best known metals in the world because of its great economic and industrial purposes. It is used for general engineering purposes such as corrugated sheets. Corrugated sheets mean the sheets which are used on the rooftop. In the past, when homes are made, uh, like the old army buildings, in fact, they use the corrugated sheets on the roof. Moreover, it is used in the car bodies to make the nails, to make the screws, in the steel pipes, and to make the tools. Iron is also used. Moreover, iron is essential to all the living organisms. Moreover, student, iron is present at the active center of the molecules, that is hemoglobin and myoglobin. Hemoglobin is responsible for transporting the oxygen in the body, students, and myoglobin is also a type of a protein which is used to transport the oxygen in the blood during the process of the metabolism. Iron is also present to carrying the oxygen and other types of the molecules like the cytochromes and the ferrodoxin for the electron transport. These both are used for the transport of the electron during the metabolic reaction, students. Cytochromes and even the ferrodoxin. Normally, iron is slightly toxic, but excessive intake can cause siderosis. Siderosis is a disease in which iron is accumulated in the body, which is dangerous for the organs. It is usually accumulated in the chest and damage to some organs as well. The iron content in the plant tissue is normally between 50 to 250 parts per million. It is absorbed by the plant roots from the soil as iron Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3. They are also involved in the process of the photosynthesis in which plants make their own food using the sunlight. The next element is sodium, whose symbol is Na. Sodium is a major component of the vertebrate in the blood plasma, students. It is important in different function of the living organism. It is associated with some forms of hypertension in some individuals. Hypertension means blood pressure, high blood pressure. So those who take excessive sodium, they will suffer from the high blood pressure or hypertension. Sodium is absorbed in plants as sodium Na plus 1, and its concentration varies from 0.01 to 10% leaf tissue. It is essential for halophytic plant species. Halophytic plant species are those plants which grow in a selenitic environment. That is, they grow in a soil or a water which is in which excess salt is present. That accumulates salt in vacuoles to maintain the turgor and the growth of the plants. So sodium is also a major component and perform different functions in living organisms. Moreover, students, crops that require sodium for their optimum growth include spinach, sugar beet, and turnip. It is used in the sodium vapor lamps, which gives a bright yellow light for the street lighting. Students, it is used for the preparation of sodium peroxide, sodium cyanide, and it is also used in the extraction of the gold. It is used for the preparation of tetraethyl lead, which is added in the petrol as an anti-knocking agent. Anti-knocking agent means knocking agent is actually knocking happens in the engine whose temperature and pressure increases, due to which it consumes a lot of fuel. That is why it is used as anti-knocking agent, so it will stop this high temperature and pressure, and the car or the vehicle will take less fuel. So it is good for the vehicles in order to save them from knocking. Next element is potassium, students. Potassium is an essential element for all of the living organisms. It plays an important role in the nerve action as well as in the cardiac function. Cardiac function means it is related to the heart, the function related to the heart. It is moderately toxic to mammals, and when injected intravenously and otherwise it is harmless. Means it doesn't harm the body, but it is toxic to the mammals to some extent. Mammals are the category of the animals that give the babies. Potassium is absorbed by the plant's roots as potassium ion, that is K positive. Moreover, students, the concentration of potassium in vegetative tissue usually ranges from 1 to 4% on a dry matter basis. Many plant enzymes require potassium for their activation. Potassium in the form of the carbonates, that is potassium carbonate, is used in the preparation of the glass and soap. Potassium phosphate is used in the preparation of detergents we use for the washing purposes, and potassium nitrate is used in the production of the glass and explosive material. Explosive material is a material used for the explosion. The next element is magnesium. And magnesium is present in chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is actually the green pigment of the plant, students, which is used in the process of the photosynthesis to make food for the plant. It has electrochemical and enzyme activating functions. Magnesium is absorbed as Mg plus 2 magnesium positive 2 ion, and its concentration in crops varies from 0.1 to 0.4%. The importance of Mg plus 2, that is magnesium, is obvious since it is a primary constituent of chlorophyll, and without chlorophyll the autotrophic green plant would fail to carry on photosynthesis. Autotroph means the plants which make their own food. They didn't dependent on some other plant, but they make their own food. Such plants are called autotrophic plants, which require magnesium for their proper growth. Moreover, students, magnesium, because of its low density, it is used in the preparation of the light but rough alloys such as magnesium. Magnesium is an alloy which is a mixture of the magnesium and aluminium. And these alloys are used for the construction of the car bodies aircrafts, and the moving parts of the machine. So magnesium is very important in the and this is used an important element in the vehicle industry. I hope students you understood today's lecture related to the important elements of the life in which we have discussed about potassium, magnesium, and some other elements. If you have any question regarding to the topic, you can freely ask me. Uh, Homework of today's task is you have to write down a note on the magnesium. Question number two, write a note on the iron. And question number three is write down the uses of the potassium and sodium. You can email me your assignments at vukas.munir49@gmail.com. Moreover, I have also written my WhatsApp number on this slide. You can also WhatsApp me your assignments. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care, and Allah Hafiz.